Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome to a live stream on Kick, the first ever exclusive Kick live stream we've ever done. If you want to watch one in the future, kick.howdyfolks.net. And if you missed it, you can go to, well, I mean, first off, how are you watching this? If you're watching this live right now and you want to watch it again later, I don't know how long things stay up on Kick for. I think maybe about a month or so, based on just what I saw when I went to the VODs a second ago. But live.howdyfolks.net will take you to the appropriate YouTube channel to find the archives. And now I need to test my audio. Or rather, I've already tested the audio. I did a lot of extensive recording beforehand to test it, as well as just extensive listening to myself talk in little 10-second chunks to make sure that intro video would roll properly. And that the audio was working, but let's make sure it's going through the stream. Intro video would roll properly. Yeah. And that the audio... Yeah, okay, cool. Now, the real test is going to be later on, because I'm not sure whether or not you can hear the game audio, or whether you're going to be able to hear the game audio. But speaking of, here's the game. And this is the setup we've got for right now. I'm a little bit larger than before. I have moved myself back down here to the corner instead of being in a box. I'm not opposed to the box. In the future, we can do the box again. I liked the box. I actually changed the box because we've got over there now the boss bar along with the Howdy Folks logo, because that seemed like a fun idea. And then I've got color in the box now. It's not just a white box. It's the same color as, well, the Howdy Folks Live logo. So we might do that. I don't know. Does the audio work on this screen as well, or was it just the other one? Because I didn't test on this screen. We might do that. Yeah, no, there we go. Eve is just staring at me. She's got a dot in her eye. God bless her. Well, today we have some new DLC to take a look at for Stellar Blade, and we are back in the game. Now, I am going to upload this to YouTube, so if you watch the Let's Play of Stellar Blade, you might be wondering how I got to this point, because if you've played through it as well, you'll know once you get to the end, and I don't want to spoil the end for anyone who hasn't beaten the game yet, but you get locked into the final area, and for whatever reason, you can't leave. It's infuriating, it's frustrating, it's nonsensical. There's no reason why you wouldn't be allowed to leave and go back and visit other areas. All the way up and until the moment you go to the last area, you can still go about the world. Even what happens after you go to the Spire, when you come back, you can still freely explore most of the world. But for some reason, you get locked into that final area. So me and the channel members replayed most of the game all the way up until the Great Desert for the summer content. So we could unlock the summer content here about a month or two ago. It was a really good time. I had a great time with that. But now we're back with the NieR Automata DLC. That's not all that's new here, though. We also have selfie mode. And in fact, there's actually like a little mission involved with selfie mode, because I've been playing the game even after I finished streaming it through with the channel members. I've been playing the game myself a little bit here and there, because it's just a really fun game and I enjoy it quite a bit. And I've been going through and doing all of the side content and doing all of the missions, but we've recently unlocked, and by we I mean me, I've got to find it. It's somewhere in here. Photography Club. A camera is a device that immortalizes moments into everlasting images. Debatable. You know, if that's a digital image and you store it on a hard drive, and then you drop your laptop and the hard drive gets shaken a bit, that image might be gone. If you put it on a floppy disk and run a magnet over it, that image is gone. Okay, it's not immortalized forever. Print it out physically, the sun can bleach that, alright? A house fire or a flood can destroy it. Someone picking it up and like sneezing their nose into it and crumpling it up and throwing it in the trash, I'm just saying that photos aren't forever, so you need to take steps to back up your memories. That brings us to today's sponsor. Wow, that was a weird delay on that, and that's not the sound effect I thought I was hitting. I also don't have a sponsor. Just make backups of your stuff, okay? These images are known as photos. They hold a much deeper significance than mere visuals, encapsulating the essence of people and landscapes. I have a camera awaiting its rightful owner. Do you want it? Accept the request and view the photo sent to your databank. Take a photo at the same spot, then I'll give you ownership of the camera. Take a photo of Memory Square in Zion using selfie mode. It said that there's an included photo, but I have no idea where that is unless it's under Data Bank Photo Challenge. No? I mean, yes, there is an image there, I suppose, so we need to go take a picture of that. We also have this, and this is part of the crossover with NieR Automata, which we're going to get into today. These are I've done a little bit of research. Apparently, there's little objects, sort of like cans, hidden around the world that we need to go find, and this is going to act as currency to unlock the NieR stuff. So that's fun. I paid $10 for the DLC, and now I have to go work for it. That's a great time. Also, this is just the costume I put on when we started. As folks trickle in, if you have requests, I have most of the costumes unlocked. I figured, you know what? If executive producer of many a livestream and current stream boss Jarl Lucas Kitts tuned in, since he's the current stream boss, we'd let him pick the first outfit, unless someone topples him from his throne. But for right now, I think this is good. This is a good outfit. It's an appropriate outfit. Okay, it's respectable. It covers 90% of her body, which is more than most of the outfits in the game. Even the default one, you can see a lot of shoulder in that costume. All right, and I'm no prude, but goodness me, we certainly don't want to get Eve canceled here today, do we? Let's see if we can't take a selfie. Is this what the game wanted from me? How does this need to be just like in this general area? Is that all I've got to do? I'm sure that's not what the game wanted, right? Or is it? Is there an actual take a picture button? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm done in photo mode. Did I get my reward? I took the picture. Gosh darn it. Did I do it wrong? Did I do it in such a way that the game did not register it? Take a photo in the same spot, then I'll give you ownership of the camera. Well, gosh darn it, did I do it wrong? Let's go back and have a look at the picture and see if we can't figure that out. I guess technically we didn't take it in the exact same spot, and maybe it's supposed to not be a selfie, now that I think about it. It looks like the photos may be taken from back here, with everything in the background. Excuse me, fellas. Let me just kind of get right here, if you don't mind. And try to remember, because they gave me the briefest of tutorials when I opened the game up. How do I open the camera? Down is just opening up selfie, and that's not what I want. Yeah, exit photo mode. Oh dear, that's violence. We don't want that. Unless that's how you do it. No, it's not. Well, I'll tell you what, I know we can do photo mode from the settings. I just assumed there was a better way to get to it. Because you can go down here to photo mode. Oh, wait! It said it on the screen right there! We missed it. Alright. Well, here's the photo, then. Now, are we actually supposed to use the hide UI? I guess we are supposed to just take the actual screenshot like that. Well, surely that's going to be appropriate. If it doesn't get it on that one, reset all photo mode settings and exit? Yeah, absolutely. If it's still not pleased with it, we're going to move on to the NieR content, because gosh darn it, I have no desire to sit around here and do this all day. Take a photo at the same spot, and I'll give you ownership of the camera. Does it need to be in the exact spot? Is that what it's asking for? Do I actually have to go look at this gosh darn photo and stand in that exact location and take that exact duplicate photo? Or am I just missing something? It definitely looks like it's just right here. Okay. Oh! What was that? That just popped up on the screen. Let's go back and find that shortcut again. So we don't have to do this again. What did it say? Enable quick photo mode. Right plus R1 plus right. Or sorry, left. There we go. Maybe that was the game telling me that I am in fact in the right spot this time. We're gonna have so many screenshots of this one area of the game. You know what? We're going to come back to this later. For now, we're going to go find the little roaming cart what sells me the NieR content. Because gosh darn it, I don't know what to do back there. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. It's quite possible I just missed something really obvious on the screen. Maybe there's a take photo button in-game that is unrelated to the one on the PlayStation. I suppose that's possible. But it seems unlikely. Let's make a journey. Let's make a jaunt. We're going to head over to the Wastelands, and I did look up a little bit of a guide to figure out how to engage with this content, and the recommendation for getting to the NieR Automata content, everything is Stellar Blade content, that's the game we're currently at the present moment playing, but the recommendation was to fast travel over to the junkyard, and then we need to be ready to apparently shoot the fella for whatever reason. It's a violent DLC, I guess. Like, we've got this newcomer from a completely different game trundling around. But did it actually say the scrapyard, or did it say to go to the scrap plains or the junkyard? I actually don't remember. I think it said junkyard, but in my mind I was picturing up at the scrapyard. That's okay. We'll try this. We'll see what we get, if anything. Anyone here? Anyone new? Anyone wandering around here who wants to engage with me on any kind of level? It certainly doesn't appear so. Let me double check my sources. So far, everything's going swimmingly. Emil is who we're looking for, by the way. If you're a NieR Automata fan, understand that I've never played any of the NieR games, so I don't have a whole lot of personal attachment to them. But, I mean, I'm looking forward to playing them someday. Maybe when we're finished with this. Like, not tonight, obviously. But travel to the wasteland, teleport to the junkyard supply camp, rest in the nearby chair, and then head towards the red car buried in the sand. Emil will quickly appear, and you'll notice you'll need to shoot him. Viciously and violently assault the stranger who has entered your game. How necessary was it to actually rust, I wonder? Whoa! Son of a gun! They weren't lying! Come back here, you! Stop moving with such haste! There we go! Jeez! I wasn't expecting the music. I wasn't expecting the speed. Do I need to go ahead and deal with this guy so he doesn't attack us? We're in the middle of whatever is about to happen here. Okay, yeah, good job. Go ahead and collect that. Go ahead and get that. There we go. Get that microcoil. What about this other guy? Again, I don't want to like start engaging with the new content and then just immediately be taken down by rockets from someone. That would be unfortunate. Goodness, but this fella do move around quickly and is now stuck in a very awkward position. Well, let's talk about it. This is going better so far than the photo mode. I'm sorry, do we not have new English dialogue for this? What? A strange three-wheeler who calls himself Emil has proposed a deal. Bring him stellar tears, and he'll provide you with a range of items unavailable in this world. I like that the concept is they're actually coming from another world. That's fun. As proof of his proposal, the strange three-wheeler has shared the location of stellar tears he has already located. Checking your databank will help you track down these stellar tears. Excellent. And then this is what we can get. We can get Yorha number 2 Type B uniform. Yorha uniform number 1. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Yep, like that one. Yorha unofficial ceremonial attire. Yeah, unofficial, huh? Okay. And then we've got this one here, which is Yorha Type A number 2 uniform. Fun stuff. Such fun stuff. We've got a skin. We've got... Is that like goggles? I guess it's like glasses. Something for Adam. Something for Lily. Oh, that's cute. Lily outfits are always cute and fun. And then we've got some fun new hairstyles as well, which look like they don't actually use the ponytail, which is nice, because a lot of the hairstyles in the game still... Oh, I think they added a toggle for ponytail now. Instead of just long and short, you can also disable it, which is good, because some of the costumes look ridiculous. So if we want all of this stuff, these are all 2 stellar tiers. Everything else appears to be 1. Should we work our way backwards from most fun to least, or least fun to most? Which way would be backwards? I'm not sure. And by fun, you can interpret that however you want. Fun is whatever you make it. Does Emil only speak not, not English? Is that the situation here? Pretty sure I still have English set as my main game, or my main audio. Let's go ahead and have a look at our... Where was that at? Where were those added to? The databank? Is that where we're supposed to go for those? Yeah. There's photos for all of them. So I just need to go to these locations, assuming I know where they are. And I think that I do. I know where this is. Is there a way to track this thing, or do I just need to head down there? It's not that far away from where we're at right now. We could just go ahead and run over there. I think it's right up on this, the other side of this cliff here. Near where we found the secret underwater passageway that was there the whole time that we somehow missed and is far more extensive than we realized at the time. Right up here. Hopefully it's not too complicated. Hopefully we don't have to go poking around for too long. Sorry about that, bud. I mean, I'm not at all sorry. We could run past all these things. If I remember properly, if we can get into this area, only the littlest of fellas can follow us through. Like, I don't think the big four-legged fellas can actually get in here. I think the little ones might be able to. Pretty sure this door just acts as a barrier for most things, though. Like, we can just stand here and, yeah, okay, I mean, they can still hit me through the door, which is fine, you know, that's fair enough. But we can also just kind of stand out here and taunt them. No, the little guy can absolutely make it through. Okay, you know what? Before you do that, let me propose an alternative, right? What if I just shoot you? That guy couldn't get through. So I think we would have been safe just to kill the little guy and carry on. All right, this is definitely the area pictured. My fella's going nuts here, but I think that's probably just because I haven't gone back and found all the cans again since starting New Game Plus, because why would you go back and find all the cans again? Where am I supposed to find this new... Oh, right there. That's probably it. It does look like a can. I don't actually know if he's going to be able to detect these, though. It doesn't look like it. It looks like he only detects classic Stellar Blade-style cans. Well, that's a move I've not seen before. Oh, well, that was fantastic. Stellar tier acquired. She didn't even look at us as she did that. A strange three-wheeler has arrived in this world, traversing the wasteland in the Great Desert in search of enigmatic items known as stellar tiers. Their true nature and origin remain shrouded in mystery. Well, is he still back there where we left him, or is he going to, like, wander around to different places? Because it would be deeply unfortunate if we had to go relocate him every time we found something new. I want to go immediately get the drone skin, because that looked like a fun time. You can go ahead and grab that. Like, it might be a while before we have a new outfit for Eve, but I bet your bottom dollar. It looks like he's down there. It looks like he's slightly reset from where we left him. Like, he's not in the exact spot. No, actually he is. I take that back. It looks like he is actually still in the exact same spot. Possibly still dragged down slightly into the earth, which is a darn shame for the guy. Am I still being pursued from something back there? I noticed my sword was out that entire time, like I was still in combat. Oh my gosh, what a persistent beast! Well earned. Well earned. I salute you. And you didn't get a single hit in, but you never gave up. You never stopped trying. At the end of the day, that's what counts. If I don't leave the world, will you stay here? If I don't fast travel, will you not go anywhere? Because I don't really want to have to wander around and try to figure out where you are. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that one. Absolutely equip that now. Oh, that's a fun little transformation there. I'm not trying to focus on Eve's breasts here. I'm trying to look at the drone. Drone looks fantastic. Let's see if we can't figure out where the rest of these are. I'd like to find them all without needing to look them up. And just based on how easy that first one was, I feel like we might be able to do that. This one's at the ship. I don't know if the angle matters so much. Like, is it going to be up on the ship somewhere or in the ship? I know where that one is. I know where the crane is. I'm not sure where to find that sign exactly. That one's a bit trickier. I know exactly where that is. That one's a bit trickier. That one's a bit trickier. Okay, well, we know where that one is for sure. And we're pretty confident about these two. And again, I really don't know what happens if we fast travel. I would rather avoid fast traveling and not respawning this guy and me having to go on a quest for him. But at the same time, do I really want to run from one end of the... Well, you know what? We oughta. Because what if we end up stumbling across the other ones along the way? That's a different sign there. That's not the one we're looking for. But it is possible that as we just sort of jaunt about, we'll figure out where the other ones are located. You notice there's cranes all over the place is the problem now. And I know that there's cranes all over the place. There's that spire. We have to figure out where exactly we're looking at that spire from in that other picture. The real hassle is going to be going back and forth between... I wonder if I could just look up those photos on a second screen without necessarily looking up their locations. I did that at one point for finding fish. I found some website when we did the Let's Play of this game that had a list of the fish. Or sorry, a list of where to go fish, but it didn't spoil what the fish were. So it was just like fish type A, type B, type C, and all that. Which was a good time. What am I up against? This guy? This little fellow right here? Alright, Eve, let's not get panicky over here. See, that's the thing. Like, based on my memory of that photo, right in this area could genuinely, realistically be where one of those things is. But I might be way off base on that. Up here seems like a great place to put one. We'll have to reference the photos again here in a second. I guess the downside of having them open on another screen would be that I would be talking about things you folks can't see, as opposed to if we just open this up. Like, how long does it reasonably take to go in here and check them again? Sunset. That's going to have the crane in the background. I think I know where that is. This one... I think I know where that is, too. Actually. It'd be like way back here, right? I don't know where in the picture the can is supposed to be located. But, like, is it from where the picture's being taken? Or what the picture is being taken of? It's going to be shot down one of these... It's not here. Not here. I was trying to figure out... Like, it would have to be back... Oh, excuse me. Just let me apologize to you as I continue to run away from you. I'll fight it eventually. Eventually it'll get irritating. It's definitely looking at the spire, and it's looking at it through a canyon. And there's a ton of different places that could be. This is kind of doubling back towards the entrance, which might be a good place to go anyway. Because we're going to need to go that way. Oh, hold on. Here's that big sign. Yeah, no, hold on. This is it. Okay. Again, I don't know if it's taking a picture of where the can is, or if the picture's meant to indicate where we're supposed to go to find the can, right? Like, is the picture taken from the location of the can, or pointing towards the can? Excuse me, that is uncalled for. I appreciate that we're super overleveled and we don't actually have to worry about any of these guys posing any kind of threat to us. That's fun, but it's still kind of irritating that we have to stop and fight them. Alright. No, this is definitely not it. We've got to find a place where that canyon goes straight down. Well, I'll tell you what. We're close enough to the solar farm. So we'll just go ahead and head over there and grab that one. Because we're pretty confident about that one. And we're going to pulse periodically just to see if something happens to come up. I wonder if it's from, like, down there. That might make more sense. It's from one of those pathways. We can also just look it up. I'm not opposed to that. Now's a good time to find out how I sound relative to loud noises. Now's a good time to find out how I sound. It's good. It's good. Sorry about that momentary echo. I got in a panic when I saw this guy show up. I wasn't sure what he was going to do to me. I also started, like, opening another screen on the side. There we go. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. Oh, I didn't realize I had that quest started. Well, there we go. We need to kill hedge boars anyway. Kind of makes me want to just go ahead and start killing hedge boars, but we're in the area of our second can. It's going to be somewhere along here with all of these solar panels. I guess now's a good... Oh, well, there it is. I was going to say, I want to see how far away from it you can be when you ping it and still have it come up. Pretty distance. Pretty good distance. A pretty distance. A nice to look at distance. You can be a pretty good way away from it. Excuse me? What am I hitting? There's an invisible wall there you need to be weary of. This also puts us within spitting distance of the boat, so we'll just go ahead over there. Again, these are some excessive moves we are showing off here as we collect these. I appreciate them. I'll kill hedge boars in my own time. Yes, I have a quest for them. Sure, it would be convenient to do it now, but we're not going to worry about it. We're going to head down to the boat and see if we can't figure out exactly what direction we're supposed to come from. Now, here's a fun thing we could do, and it's something I tried to do a lot in my playthrough of this, was just jump down there and time when to hit the jump button to not take damage. But after doing it like 14 times, I never actually managed it, so we're not going to do that today. See, now we have to fight this thing. I was just giving it a second look to see what it was doing. So again, this is going to be a great opportunity to determine whether or not we're supposed to go to where the picture was taken, or what the picture was taken of. Like, is it subject or photographer we're trying to locate? Because the can is around here somewhere, but the picture was taken from, like, up there. So surely I can't be expected to go up there, because I don't even think you can. What else am I in combat with? Oh, gosh, everything. Everything I'm in combat with. Goodness, and I'm not doing great. There we go. Just get that done with real quick. Not have to worry about it. Oh, no, there's more of them. See, what we should have done was, like, run around, gotten everything following us, kited them, and then took them out. That's probably it right there. That's got to be it right. I'm not even going to do a pulse, because I would have found that before if that was something else. You can look at us when you do that. You don't have to ignore the camera there, Eve. I don't know what you're so... You know what, it doesn't matter. Let's have a look at the data bank and see where we're at with this. That's the wrong thing. So this one, we also know where that's at. We basically ran past that. Think I've got an idea about where that is. That could be a couple of different places. Okay, so this one looks different than what I initially... See, this is the problem. We walk away from the picture. We close the menu. And in my eye, my mind's eye, the picture changes. It's not straight down. And in fact, now that we're looking at this, I think I can find my way to that pretty easily. I'm going to be wrong. I'm going to be wrong, and we're not going to find our way to that at all. It's those two rocks, though, right? Like, it's those two rocks. Do you reckon it's going to be up there? Oh, I bet you got to go up there to get the right angle on it. I almost can guarantee you. Well, we know how to get up there because we've done it before. We might as well do that while we're here. Yeah. Okay. So far, where all of these are located kind of makes sense. They're all within... Like, it almost works as a perfect sort of... If you started with the first one and worked your way forward, it's almost like they're on a path or a trail. But that trail's not really leading us anywhere. Easy does it. Well, that's unfortunate, because all I did there, what happened was I just didn't hit the jump button the second time. I mean, I did. I hit the jump button. But I guess I did the timing wrong, and we fell. Which is unfortunate. And also bodes very ill. Because that's not the end of the jumping. We've got to do a lot more jumping after that. And if I can't get through this very first section of jumping, things aren't going to go well for us in the long run. But that's okay. We're committed. We're dedicated. Oh, why is everything here? Why is that happening? Is this like a moment where you're all going to try to get me while I'm down? At least we're taking out hedge boars. 6 of 10. 4 more remaining. When we fall the next time, we can take out that other one that we already know is down there. Oh, let's not do this, Eve. Let's be super specific with our inputs. And let's really focus hard on this. Let's play the game like we know what we're doing. Let's play the game like it's real life, Eve. And that if you fall, you will die. Because you will die if you fall. Oh, Eve, you're crushing it. Thank you, Eve. Okay. This is where I failed you before by just not hitting buttons, and I'm trying to do better this time. Alright, we're almost there. Kind of a safe spot. Like, yes, we can still fall, and we will have to completely restart if that happens. But at least we won't be falling. Like, if we go up from here and we fall, at least it's not all the way down to the ground. I hate that I've created this false sense of proficiency in the combat by just being overpowered and having all the abilities, when in reality I'm still not that great, and if we did a restart, this is just a regular can, don't get excited. I would absolutely, much like my first playthrough of this game, just have my backside tanned, alright? No doubt about that. Oh, come here. Golden block, let me get you. We got 300,000. See, what I want from DLC is a money sink. This game desperately needs a money sink. How about a DLC where I can design my own house? And I can invest gold into it to make it exactly to my liking. See, this kind of looks like... Oh, look, there it is. I found it. Okay, unfortunately, nothing was close enough for that. These things happen. Alright, that's everything done. Is it just down here on this ledge? We're acing this. We're getting through this real quick. I kind of thought this would be a 10-hour live stream. I'd be up way too late and then be miserable all day at work. I just looked at the top of the screen and saw all those little marks and thought, wait, are those where the cans are? No. No, those are the side quests that we have in the region that we could go do. I assume. I'm gonna guess that would be like Photography Club and Oracle's Testimony. Actually, those are the only two. Well, no, there's also Recruit Passcode Specialists. But, like, if we look in this direction, we should see these two things. Yep. And those same two things should be down south. Yep. So, unfortunately, no, that's not how that works. So we need to carry on now to find... I think there's only 4 left. Right. Well, this is the one we're most confident about, so we could head straight there. And again, we'll keep an eye out as we go, in case potentially we happen across the other ones. I've kind of formed a bit of a theory about where the one that looks like it's on a canvas roof is. Can I jump down from here? I mean, yes, I can, but will I die if I don't have, like, perfectly timed jump right before I hit the bottom? Because I'm not really great at that mechanic still. Okay, no, we're good. We're fine. I completely failed it yet again. Oh, hi, guys. There we go. Lovely. I wish we had better stealth mechanics. We just turn invisible and slip through here unseen. We need to keep an eye out for that sign. I think most of the ones remaining are going to be sort of more in a thatwardly direction. Sort of all the things over here. I got a couple of ideas. We'll kind of see where we go from here, whether or not we come across them. But I know for sure where the Wet and Wild looking one is. Why is that what I said? I was trying to figure out, like, what is it called? The Oasis. Yeah, those two things are the same. Oh, wait, anytime anyone hears the word Oasis, the first thing that comes to mind is a Wet and Wild good time, right? That's not just me. Definitively, for sure. Hopefully Emil is still back there. Let's not fall off of these, as can happen. I don't have to fight these guys anymore, but I also just don't want them chasing me. Gosh darn it. I cooked that opportunity there, didn't we? So what I want to know is it actually inside of here where we need to go? Oh, I did it! Okay, good on me. A nice upgrade would be if it just automatically rolled for you. But I suppose that would make the game too easy, and we want to suffer. Because part of the fun of the game is suffering. That's unfortunate. Come on! I really wanted you to run over here while I was in the middle of that attack. Appreciate that you did it. I think it was actually properly inside the cave. That's the thing. As soon as I close the image, my mind's eye does not hold on to... I see it. Does not hold on to a perfect replica of the... a near replicant, even. It only holds on to the... like, the slightest... like, nugget of what I was looking at. So it's like, well, was it taking a picture of the inside of the cavern or just of the cavern? I don't remember. And it doesn't matter, because we ended up finding it in the end. So my flawed memory did not end up hurting us too much in the long run, thank goodness. Oh, I don't like that my hand disappears when I go to grab that. Or that this fades back into existence. If I just set this here, what happens to it? Oh. It ceases to exist. That's fun. Watch this. It's like a magic trick. And then it just goes away. That's actually fun. Just for me, though. Only for me, but it is fun, nonetheless. So now we are going to head to... kind of forgot what we were doing for a second. We're going to head in the direction of where I think these are, and see if we come across any of them along the way. These are the 3 that I have the least amount of confidence in. These are the 3 that I think we're most likely to just not actually find without needing to look up. Okay, that didn't quite... No, don't do that. Stop. You carry so much momentum with you into these jumps for some reason. I don't understand it, Eve. Goodness me. A platformer she is not. She is never going to be the next Mario. Unless it's just like a chaotic Eve platformer that is just wild. I mean, you know what? The carried momentum, the wild jumps, the ice skating off the edges of platforms, it might actually make for a really interesting platformer. A really frustrating one, I'll grant you, but a really interesting one. Maybe that would be a good time. See, so what I'm thinking is most of what we've got to find is going to be over here now. I don't have specific locations necessarily, but just sort of in a thiswardly direction. This is where all the trash and the junk is. And one item in particular, the sign, I'm thinking is going to be kind of straight ahead in here somewhere. Again, could be very wrong on that. Oh, well, there's that. There's the DG. So I didn't really have any specific idea of where it would be other than just sort of over here. And actually, I already see the little blue glow. So that's good. The ones I'm not as confident about are the Great Desert. Because even though I've spent... In my 2 playthroughs of this game, I've probably spent more time in the Great Desert than I have the Wastelands. The time spent in the Great Desert is such a miserable experience that I haven't committed any of it to my mind. Because I don't like it. I don't like the Great Desert. I don't want to be there most of the time. Whereas I actually like the Wasteland. I think it's a nice region. I like exploring it. I enjoy exploring it. So I remember many aspects of it. That guy's totally going to see me back here. No way I'm going to be able to grab that. I think that was placed like that on purpose, specifically to get you jumped by this guy. You go to pick it up, the animation starts playing, and he immediately starts firing at you. That's cruel and unusual. Great. The next ones, I'm less sure of. I've said that with each one, I think, but it's only getting increasingly true. I think we might have gone too far for this one. Wait, hold on, that broken bridge. Okay, that might be down to our left. This could be a couple of different places. I know where to check, I just don't have any confidence about either of them. Broken down, like, ramp, though. I don't think we've got that in this direction. Oh, no, we absolutely do. It's right there. Well, there you go. So, ignore that thing I said earlier about it being down to the left. Absolutely incorrect. As long as when we get to the Great Desert, it continues to play out like this, where we just sort of stumble upon where these things are. I mean, true, we haven't found this one yet, so we shouldn't have any level of confidence. We have the exact same fighting pattern with that guy every time. Oh! I don't know why that scared me. Neither of these guys were threats, but it shook me a little bit. Wait a minute, what? Is this a phone? I don't think I found this phone in... Well, obviously I didn't find it in this playthrough. I don't think I found it in my first playthrough either. Yeah, I think that's the first time I've ever seen this phone. I could be wrong, but I don't think I've ever once wandered down here. Which is weird, because there's a can nearby. No, I must have, because I've come down here to find... Yeah, no, hold on. See, this down here is where I was thinking one of those might be. Because there's all of this. Is that the sign? Hold on, let's double check that sign. I was thinking that potentially this down there would be this one. Because there's like a bunch of trash and tarps and it looks like maybe junk. But looking at it, does that say sunset? It's kind of pointing in the direction. This has got to be it. Yeah, I think we're on the right trail. For at least one of them, if not both of them. Probably not both of them. I wouldn't expect both of them to be so close. We have other places we can check for that one, though. Don't worry. Don't you worry. That's the one with the tarps and the trash is the only one where I have multiple different ideas of where it could be and no confidence for any of them. And I'm most concerned we're just going to end up wandering around the map and constantly referencing that photo, which I really don't want to do. Sayonara. And there we go. You know how I should have started this stream? Oh, gosh. What happened to that box just then? Did someone throw that box just then? Did some kind of weird graphical thing happen and it just kind of dropped by itself? Where did that box come from and why did it fall? What I was going to say is I should have started this stream at the Oasis in the Great Desert with the summer content. Because I plan on editing this down into sort of like a normal video. Sunset. Yeah. I suppose it's possible there's more than one of those signs. Can we blow that guy up? Oh, that was both of them? No, there we go. Okay, good. Or it could be down here. Hold on, you two. I'm going to deal with you in just a second. Let me deal with this guy first. There we go. Okay. Hit me again. No, not like that! I was trying to charge up my BE because I noticed it's been low for a little while. Yeah, there's a crate there. We haven't unlocked what's back here, but I also don't see the can, and I think we'd definitely be able to see it by now. This doesn't feel like this can be where it's at, because this doesn't quite work with the angle of the photo. I think it might actually end up being up there, not down here. Let's check the photo one more time. Let's be absolutely certain. Yeah, no, it's definitely not this one. It's a different sunset photo. This could still be down here, though, which is why I'm sort of tempted to continue poking around. Maybe not back there, but down the other side. We'll go have a look. And yes, it would be quicker to just look all this up, but there's no fun in that. Doing it like this, first off, we're very close, shockingly, to killing everything in the wasteland. That's an exaggeration. We're not that close to doing that. But we've killed a lot of things in the wasteland. Most of the wasteland, maybe not most of it, large swaths of it are now dead. And that's kind of fun. We can kind of freely roam the wasteland. Oh, here's another sign. Again, this is not the correct one. It does say the exact same thing on it as the other one, but it is different. So what I think we'll do is we'll check back here. I don't think this is going to be where it's at. We'll go back to the junkyard where you meet Scrappy Boy. I cannot remember his name. Digger and Scrapper, is that right? Am I making that up? Sounds real. Good riddance. Yeah, I've already come back here for this. Yeah, no. That's the next area I can think of where we might have the area with all the tarps and everything. The other is up top there with the junkyard. But if that's where that sign is, up top with the junkyard, yeah, here we go. Digger. Then it would not make sense for them to both be up there, was what I was going to say. That's how I was planning on finishing that sentence before I just stopped talking. That looked like it hadn't been activated before. Alright. See, this kind of looks like one of the pictures. It could be anywhere in here, potentially. But I also think that with a couple of scans, if this is not... Oh, it's right there. Okay, we've got it. Well, I say we've got it, but it's like up there. I don't know how to get up there initially. Do we get it from this side, or is this invisible walls over here? No, we can get it. Okay. See, so this wasn't a waste of time after all. Ended up we needed to come down here anyway. Let's go. And then there was one, right? I say? Maybe? Am I wrong? I think there's one. Yes, there is one left. And we know where... I was about to point... I have my mouse open. I was going to move Discord. We know where that sort of intersection going off, careening out of existence is. And we know where that crane in the background is. So I actually reckon that this is going to be pretty straightforward. We're just going to head back up. We'll go this way. Because we have a pretty good run of just fighting random things. It'd be cool if you got an achievement for defeating everything that is currently like spawned in a region. Like if you just make it through a region and you don't die and you don't have to rest or anything. See, she has so much momentum. I wasn't holding my mouse down, or my joystick down for any of that. What was I saying? Oh, it'd be cool if you got an achievement for, without needing to rest, taking out everything in a given region. So the Wasteland or the Great Desert or Eidos or Matrix 11. Although, God bless you if you try to do that in Matrix 11. Actually, you know what? I don't like the Great Desert. I think I would rather spend time in the Great Desert than I would Matrix 11. And that's saying something, because I really don't like Matrix 11 or the Great Desert all that much. But I really do not like... Hold on. No, I've made a horrible mistake. I should have started combat with this thing. Okay, there we go. That was the objective correct way to do combat. That combat encounter needed to go down like that. Unfortunately, this guy's hard of hearing, so you can get right up behind him and just stab him right between the legs and go straight up, and it's beautiful. We might be able to avoid them altogether. But then again, at this point, it's almost an issue of pride, isn't it? This idea that just whatever crosses our path, we will go ahead and fight. We should have done the follow-up attack there. Had no reason not to. I kind of thought we were going to defeat him without needing to do it, which is why I didn't immediately initiate it, but clearly I was wrong. It's not just that sign right there, is it? It can't be, no, because you can't get everything in the picture from that one right there. We probably already looked at that one before and determined that that wasn't it. It's very unlikely that we looked at that sign and didn't think about it, but that's definitely not it. It's got to be over here. Also, we had the opportunity to do a surprise attack on this guy and completely failed to get that done. That's on me. Hold on. No, no, no! The goal was to get up to this guy without him realizing we were here. That's just a little bit of an emergency panic mode. Just go ahead and wipe him out. This has got to be where it's at. Like up here somewhere. Right up there. It's that sign right up there. That's got to be the one. We're just waiting on it to populate. There it is. And I'm pretty sure that does it for this region. Now, was there more here or were there more in the Great Desert? My luck, there'll probably be that there's more in the Great Desert. Because I don't want to go there. I hate the Great Desert. I want so badly to not go to the Great Desert. I cannot even begin to put into words how grateful I am that they're in the Great Desert and not Matrix 11. Actually, I'd like to roll back my statement. I'm actually very appreciative of their location in the Great Desert. So, I think the fastest way back to Emil is going to be going this way. I'm pretty sure there's a route that'll take us... He's like right up there on that ridge, I believe. And I think there's a route through here that we can take. Yay! They did not alert him to our presence. We did not capitalize on the follow-up attack, because we're complete failures. Life goes on. Is there no route up there? Why did I think that there was a route up there? Maybe you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about the other direction. If you want to get up there, onto that ridge, you have to do it from back there. But I don't think there's a way back there from here. I think we have to just go back around the long way, unfortunately. Also, we picked up some strange bait, just lying out in the middle of the wastelands. I wonder what the decision-making process was behind putting all of these cans in just two regions, as opposed to splitting them up even further. Like, why not? Like, I don't like Matrix 11. And I'll tell you what, I would like Matrix 11 if it was a lot less of a nightmare to traverse. Eidos, I feel like, has better, not much better, but slightly better placed fast travel points. Also, the problem with Matrix 11 is every time you go there for a side quest, it's always sending you back to the survivor camp, and you can't just go directly to the survivor camp. And once you're in the survivor camp, you can't just directly leave it. It's a nightmare is what it is. I'll tell you what they ought to do. Okay, they ought to do what they did. I understand you don't want to have super easy fast travel all over the place because it ruins sort of the integrity of the game or whatever. Black Myth Wukong at least gives you a little talisman that you can use. to travel back to your most recently visited fast travel point. That would, I'd hate having to get to the survivor camp still, because you can't go directly to it, but at least once you're there, you can go back out. Alright, we're not going to get any of the... Should we go ahead and get a costume? What should we go ahead and get? Obviously, we need to go ahead and get whatever's going on with this. I don't know what this is all about. I don't know why this is a thing in the NieR games, but we're going to grab that and equip it. I don't know what it's all about. For the hair, I mean, we're going to go ahead and get this one, right? And then we might as well go ahead and get one of these outfits and just wander around in it. Goodness me. I think we'll go ahead and get this one. That's great. So this is how we're going to go about exploring the remainder of these. Wait, did we not equip the hair? I thought we equipped the hair. Okay, whatever. What do we have left? How many do we have? We have 3 more remaining. Well, we'll go ahead and get Lily's outfit and equip that on her. And we'll go ahead and get the other 2 hairstyles. And now all the rest of these we will get once we go through the desert and find the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 remaining. So we got to do this 7 more times. Yeah, that one's scary. I'm glad I didn't get that one. I don't care for it. Okay, Emil, thank you. I'll see you later. We are going to fast travel now. Or, you know what? We could walk. We're not that far from where Adam is, and he's going to take us to the Great Desert. Whoa, boy. Ooh, hold on. Is this the outfit? I've seen this one. Let's first off change out our hair. I don't know why our hair didn't change out before, even though I said I wanted it to change out. We do have all 3 of the hairstyles now. Does it automatically turn off the ponytail if I switch to this? It looks like yes. Apparently, if we try to look up her skirt, and I'm only doing this for demonstration purposes. There we go. All right. I was going to say, it let us get way up in there and see that that says Eve, which is fun. But yeah, she kicks the camera, which is apparently a thing from the NieR games. Really great time. What about if we do it from behind? Eventually. But the game, it lets you have your moment. It gives you a second, which, I don't know, maybe decent of the developers, depending on how you look at that. Very decent of them. Give you just enough time. I mean, the things you could do in photo mode, I assume, I don't know. No. I mean, unless maybe if you're not on an incline. But it looks like maybe they thought of this. Yeah, no, they didn't. They didn't think of this. So there you go, everyone. You're welcome. Now you know. You sick perverts. Be looking forward to that one when your dad comes in and says, "Oh, you're winning, son." How are you gonna explain that to him? What game is that, son? Can I play it on my laptop? Yeah, you know, your dad's got a problem too, actually. It's a whole family situation you need to address. Materialize my drink. By the way, in case you were wondering, we're just making our way down slowly. We could have fast traveled to Adam and Lily and then flown to the way. There is no reason to do it the way we're doing it. There's no benefit to doing it the way we're doing it. It would have made infinitely more sense to not do what we're doing right now. But here we are. Hey, fellas. I kind of hate that once you finish... which one is this? Altes Lavore? And then Abyss Lavore is the one in the Great Desert. Once you finish it, all of these disgusting beasts come out and start roaming around. Because I hate them all so much. I hate so much about what they choose to be. And how they choose to act. Like, it doesn't have to be like this. I also just don't like looking at them. They're deeply unpleasant creatures. Yeah, no, I'm not going to shoot you. I'm going to stab you to death. It's more satisfying for me in the long run. Good. Oh, wow. Wow, that's shiny, isn't it? Good grief. Let's keep a respectable camera angle. Did I never open this from the other side? Really? Hi, buddy. I know I definitely did in New Game Plus. Or in the original first playthrough, but I guess I never did in New Game Plus. Which feels like a big oversight on my part. See, if I'd spent 2 seconds doing that before, we could have saved a lot of time here. sort of tempted to just, like, not fight things. Now that we've put ourselves in this position, maybe we just charge through. Because we're doing fine. We're doing just dandy. We're getting past them. They're after us. Let's hold on. No, no, no. We've got to address this. Okay, what do I have equipped here? Just regular bullets? Okay, there we go. That should be everything. Put that sword away, Eve. We're getting out of here. So there you go. I would say we probably killed about 33% of the things wandering around the wasteland at any given moment, which is impressive. Look how cute Lily is. Oh, that's adorable. Adam, I'm not putting you in yours. It's scary. I haven't bought it yet, and I'm going to buy it. I want to get everything. But I'll be gosh darned if I just have no interest in putting him in it. To the Great Desert! At post-haste! We're going to have to go look through all these and have that fun little moment where we try to determine whether or not we recognize any of the locations. If we're definitively certain about any of them, we're going to use fast travels, because I love wandering around the wasteland. I love exploring the wasteland. I love the wasteland. I want to spend as little time here as possible. So fortunately, it is one fewer than we had in the wasteland. I think I know where that is. I know where that wall is. Finding this exact spot. Is that where it goes back up? That little trail back there goes back up into Zion. That's near the Oasis. That could be any abandoned house. I know where that one is. No, hold on. That's where that guy's brother was. No clue. I know where that is. That's near the solar farm. Okay. I've got a good idea about a lot of these. This one, I think, is the closest one. I think that's this house right over here, if I'm not mistaken. Because it looks like this house, and it's got the bookcase up there. Is the implication, though, that it's going to be here, like, all the way up at the top? Is that... Yep, it is. Okay. Again, trying to be respectful here. Not trying to look up her dress. That's just a thing that... The game forces you to do it, essentially. Anytime you need to look in a particular direction. I'm not being sus. This is the game... You need to talk to the dev here, okay? Because, like, the main guy... This is all on him. I'm not responsible for any of this. It looked like we were about to jump right off the edge with that. If we end this animation and are floating on air, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be deeply upset, though, because we'd probably fall to her and take a severe amount of damage. Alright, so the next one, closest to where we are right... No, good gosh! Buddy! That's a bit excessive, considering how close to death he was. I'm not actually sure which one is closest to where we are, but I'm pretty sure that one of them pictured is right over there, because there's that trail that goes back to Zion, and there's a phone here in between. So we'll go check the list again, because I've forgotten all the other ones. But I think we can grab this one, then go to the phone, and head up to where that statue is and grab that one. And we'll do all the ones that are kind of in the city last. We'll kind of do all those in a bit of a like a blitz? What would you call that? A bit of a combo? I have no idea what I'm trying to say right now. Let's see if we can't sneak up on this guy without him noticing us. Lumbering around out here looking a lot like Jim Carrey's The Grinch. Unfortunately, he does know that we're here. That didn't... Why did my combo not work? Stop it! I'm trying to use a combo here! Stop interrupting me! Uncalled for aggression. Such uncalled for aggression. That guy's beelining. Alright, you know what? Let's just be ready for it. Beautiful. Maybe, again, overkill. We're running out of BU. We're going to need to charge up some BU. But still beautiful. I can't remember the exact angle we saw this from. I remember there's a couple of enemies in the lineup, though. So, it's got to be right back here somewhere. Just do a couple of pulses here. Yeah, I think it was further back still, because I feel like that was pretty small in the picture. Could be over there. Yeah, it is over there. I know that I got to this human originally. Was just wondering if I needed to stop and visit them again. I think you don't gain anything from revisiting humans in New Game Plus. Like, you can collect their objects again, but there's really no reason for it. We're not going to bother with the BU attack. I'd rather charge some more up. I want to keep it all kind of close to topped off. I don't think there's anything here. I don't think there's anything alive here. I could be wrong. No, we're good. Maybe that's why she doesn't look at the camera. She's supposed to have the blinders on. So it's not like she could see anyway. Or the blindfold, even. Let's see where we're at with that. So that's the first 2 down. And I think we determined there was 6 or 7 here. So, yeah. 5 more to go. I know about where that one is. That one's over by the Oasis. Okay, we're closest to that one, so we might as well go ahead and grab it. Again, there's a phone back there, but there's also a phone right there. But then also the solar plant is right there. So once again, we've been just kind of roped into a grand tour of the world. Much like we were... I mean, I made that choice, I guess, back... If I was super confident about where a lot of these things were, maybe I'd be using the phone more. But I kind of want to give myself a bit of leeway. To explore and maybe realize I was initially wrong and kind of have a second go at where things are. Because, like, I'm pretty sure the solar panel are going to be back over here at the solar tower. But it's not impossible that it'll be somewhere else. Also, we still have to figure out where Emil is around here. I guess we could just go back and try to find him back in the Wasteland. I still have the webpage pulled up where it told me where to find him in the Wasteland, so maybe it'll tell me where he is in the Great Desert as well. Also, let's go ahead and just deal with this guy. Unless... Nope. Feels like such an excessive amount of force. And it's just uncalled for. Is this different music? Is this NieR music? This is not the music you normally get in the Great Desert. Did it take me that long to figure that out? See, I figured it would be kind of off to the side here around one of these discarded solar panels. Maybe over here? Maybe not? Yeah, see, this was kind of my only idea. Was that it would be around here somewhere. We might have to check the picture again to see what is specifically in the background. It's very possible that we've kind of scanned it a couple of times already, and I've just not clued into it. But it's feeling less likely. This could be a problem, because I don't know where else... With everyone in the Wasteland, I at least had an idea of where else it might be if my initial thought was wrong. I've got no clue with this one. So there's a light and some crates in the background. Oh, it's right up there on top of those crates. Thank heavens! I had no other ideas. I had no clue whatsoever where else we might go to check for this one. Fantastic. Maybe we'll just kind of come across the mill as we wander around. That might be good too. Alright, let's figure out which one we're going to go for next. And I think the closest ones will be the ones over in the village. I think this is on a rooftop. I think I know where this is, actually. Yeah, the daily grind is in the background there. I know exactly where this one is. The Oasis is further away. These two will do last. We'll go to the village first. Or to the town. There's no village. There's an abandoned city right over there. You can see the whole thing, basically. And I think I know where to go. At least, here's the thing. I think I know where both of those locations are in the city. I'm not sure if I know how to get to them immediately. Because, again, the city is kind of like a maze. I say again as if I've said that statement before. I have not. But the city is a bit like a maze. And I've spent a great amount of time in it. But I didn't enjoy any of it. The puzzles, didn't care for them. Not bad. Didn't care for them. We're kind of skirting close to the Oasis is like right up there now. I mean, I say that like it's close. It's not close at all. It's not close at all. It's ways off. Yeah, because there's Matrix 11 entrance. Here's another phone we haven't activated. What am I in combat with? Holy smokes! I see the disembodied legs. Nope, I see that now. There's actually a lot of things pursuing us at the moment. Yep, I see that now. See, this is where all the excess force seems necessary and useful. How about now? You want to let me do that? The temptation here is going to be to fast travel, and there's no reason not to, because, I mean, at least as far as I'm concerned, debris-filled entryway, crumbling rooftop. Which one of these is closest to? Middle path between ruins. I feel like this one is the closest one to... There's no... And we don't have a mill somewhere in the world waiting for us, so I see no reason not to just go ahead and fast travel to here. Yeah, this is exactly where I was hoping it would be. Beautiful. We could jump straight down if we had any amount of confidence in our ability to make such a landing, but I don't. How are you supposed to get down here? We're supposed to, like, get off onto this ledge? Yeah. Okay. Nope. Don't take me back up. Don't do that. Oh, dear. I don't trust myself to make that kind of a landing. I don't have those abilities. So we're not going to try. I already see it. No, hold on. Those might be for the quest. And I haven't actually accepted this quest yet. I think this is the last one I have to do. Y'all might have even seen those two standing by the tetrapod when we started for this quest line. I just haven't started it yet. Yep, good. It's down here somewhere, though. We got to figure out which one of these is a can. Every time as I say it, immediately we've accomplished the goal. Next up, somewhere in town, we're going to need to find... Why did these reset? I don't remember these being reset before. Okay. That's the next one in town, the last one in town. I've got an idea. It's just the rooftop, the agility course that you have to do to get on that rooftop where you fight the big lightning fella with the split open face, like the chainsaw face, Mr. Chainsaw Face, I think they call him. Is his official name? You take me back down. I don't want to do that. Who takes me back up? I don't remember having to run along this little ledge. I mean, it must have been what we did, but I don't remember it. And for some reason, I feel very uncomfortable with it. Like we're going to tumble off the edge. I'd like to go find a mill now, because I'd like to try out the other costumes. Oh, sweet heavens. Yes, you know, these are the risks we take here. At least if we die, I'm pretty sure we respawn back at that phone, which would be nice. But it's been so long since we died. I'd rather not. Okay, there we go. Rooftop. How do you get on the rooftops? Pretty sure you start the rooftop agility course back here. You know what? No, we're not doing this. We got owned by these guys a couple of times during the Let's Play. We're not doing it again. We're not taking the risk. It's not worth it. There's no reason to do it. Okay, we're just going to kill him and carry on. Rooftops course starts up on a bus, I think, right here. Yeah. With the conveniently placed signs and arrows. After this, yeah, this is where it's at. I already see it, too. That's wonderful that it glows and can be seen from so far away, even before you ping it. The ping doesn't really help you much from that far away, though. You have to kind of get right on top of it before the can becomes visible. And then there's the oasis. I'm going to look up real quick where you can find the mill. Give me just 1 second here. Okay. You can force a mill to spawn by resting at the tetrapod in the Great Desert. You'll find him driving along the dunes. Okay, so what we can do is we can try to get down there to figure out exactly where it is that the can near here. It's somewhere around where these trees are. Can I throw myself off the edge and survive this? Oh, I guess I should also note, I am this isn't a part of the... I guess I should maybe add it to the stream info. PS5 Pro. I did buy a PS5 Pro after roasting the price. Oh, something went wrong. I can't rename the stream, really? For some reason, this Kick does not work well on my desktop using Firefox, but I'm not going to use Chrome. That's not going to happen. Edit stream info. PS5 Pro. Yeah, see, it worked that time. So, bite me, I guess, Kick. It works fine with Firefox on macOS, so I don't know why it doesn't work with Firefox on Windows. Oh, good, it looks sharp. I'm now looking at the stream and listening to the stream. It looks sharp. I'm now looking at the stream. Beautiful. Okay, fun. Close that. I bought a PS5 Pro because I got to thinking about it, and this might be the last. I'm not really interested in consoles without disc drives. And now that there's no reason to own an Xbox. Everything Xbox comes out on PC anyway. And there's almost no reason to own a PlayStation, because everything PlayStation comes out either same day or within an amount of time on the PC. And I was like, this could be my final console purchase. I'm not going to get a PS6 if everything PS6 just comes out on PC anyway. I'll wait a year. I'll wait out the exclusivity just to get it on PC. So I was like, yeah, I'll get the PS5 Pro. My final console purchase, besides probably the Switch 2. Honestly, I would be perfectly happy to watch the age of consoles die. I know there are a lot of people who like the simplicity of the thing you plug into the TV and it just works. You can do that with Steam, right? It would not surprise me if in a couple of years we didn't have someone come out, much like we have the Steam Deck, if Valve just said, okay, here's the Steam Deck PC. Right? They already did that with Steam machines. Those did not go over well. But they've done so much more to get games running well on Linux, and it just works. SteamOS is much better now. All of my PC games I play on Linux. If it doesn't run on Linux, I just don't buy it at all. That's why I don't have Call of Duty, Black Ops 6. Friends keep telling me to get it. No, the anti-cheat doesn't work with Linux. Not bothering with it. But I think that Valve is going to, because they know that's a problem, they're going to continue to work on that, figure out ways to containerize the game with the anti-cheats and make them work. No doubt within a couple of years that stuff will be sorted, and they'll probably be selling, hey, here's the $300 to $500 handheld, and here's the $600 to $1,000 PC version. These things, as you continue to develop things like FSR, you can get really good quality visuals. What mode are we running this in? Because I remember having a lot of frame drops here on the rooftops before on base PS5 in like balance mode. This is running really well. I think this is the Pro Max. I think that's actually what it's called. Hold on. Yeah, Pro Max. Like an iPhone or any other Apple product. This is the iPhone Pro Max here, and it's working really well. We're gonna throw ourselves off the edge, and we're gonna try to stop ourselves from taking too much, no detrimental fall damage. I messed it up. I had very little confidence. Unfortunately, if you don't die in combat, you can't just revive yourself using the WB pump or whatever it's called, the Warner Brothers pump. That's fine. You know what we can do is we can head back to the tetrapod. And I think it said resting at the tetrapod would force spawn Emil in the dunes. So we can go shoot him and grab some more gear, grab some more stuff. On the dunes where? Before it came out of nowhere. Like a bat out of hell. Yeah, again, same thing. Come back here. Where are you going? Stop right there, you. Hi. No! Jeez! Completely expected. Don't know why I was surprised. Why is that what you've decided to do? Why is that who you prioritized in combat? Eve, why? Why have you done this, Eve? Eve, such disappointment. It's my own fault. I should have paid attention to where I was aiming. Hi, Emil. How you doing? All right. Let's go ahead and we will unlock. We're going to get the Euro 1 uniform and equip that. And we're going to swap out to one of the other hairs. We'll grab this too. Yeah, go ahead and put that horrible look on Adam. No, no, I hope I never see you again. Gosh darn it. Let's try one of the other hairstyles, too. Since we've already got the new costume. Let's try... What is up with the mask? Again, these are references I'm not going to know, because I've never played these games. Boy, this is a look, isn't it? Do we reckon that it'll do the same thing here? I like when she kicks us. Alright, let's head over here and try to locate the final... Well, next to final can. It should be located somewhere along the palms. I thought I saw something glowing over there, but maybe not. Probably not going to be able to see it from this kind of a distance, I would assume. We're going to look at the picture one more time. Let me take care of these guys first. That was a strange, non-existent combo I did there. I don't know what prompted it. Let's have one more gander at the picture. Okay, so it's 3 palm trees looking out into nothingness in the direction of the sun. Well, the sun never moves. This game doesn't have a day-night cycle for some reason. I kind of wish it did. I wouldn't maybe mind the Great Desert so much if it was at night, but it's not. So I wouldn't mind places like, you know what? There's a bit of a gloomy atmosphere around Eidos that makes it unfun to explore. Does this game have a day-night cycle? No. No, it doesn't. I just almost gaslit myself into thinking that it did. I was like, did I... Maybe I was wrong about that. Maybe I was mistaken. I'm definitely not... I'm pretty positive that I've only ever been here during the daylight hours. What's crazy, though, is as I'm saying this, I'm fabricating in my mind what this looks like at night. I've got an exact match as well. Hold on. 3 trees. Where the heck am I supposed to go? You know what? With the sun in the background there... And then where's the pond in the picture? Go back. We're gonna go look again. It's off to one side. You can't actually see the gosh darn... It's over here, isn't it? Because now that I'm looking at it, you can't actually see this. I just knew it was here. Okay, this is what I was talking about earlier. See, this is what I was talking about. I knew that it was over here, because this is where all the palm trees are. I saw palm trees. I knew it would be over here by the oasis. And then my brain drew in the oasis after the fact. You cannot, in fact, see the oasis. That is not a part of the picture. We might have to go all the way around this darn thing, which means fighting all of these stupid things. I hate these things. These things are the worst. Not this thing. This thing following me is fine. I mean, lots of strange decisions being made here. These things I hate. Kind of wish that hadn't done what it did there. Would have loved to just, like, finish it off there instead of doing what we're doing right now. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, you don't get to do this. I don't allow it. There you go. Just don't want to have to deal with it. Take a heal. I think that's the first time we've healed since we've started this live stream. How long have we been going? Like an hour and 20 minutes? It's been a peaceful hour and 20 minutes. Where's the gosh darn... I don't know of any other place in the Great Desert that has palm trees. So wherever that thing is, it's got to be around here. With the sun right there, there's some rocks and 3 palm trees. So it's got to be some particular angle you can get where all you can see is rocks and palm trees. We're looking at it again. I feel like if I could just have it up while I ran around, we would have already found it. So sun... 3 palm trees. Gosh darn, is it like way back over here where we first started? Is it like on the other side of this rock structure? I don't think it's anywhere over there. I need to go fish for one of the quests. I need to go fish up another large fish, whale shark. I was going to not say it because I was like, that's a spoiler. Is it? Is the fact that you can catch a whale shark a spoiler to this game? Everyone else saw that, right? We just swam onto land. And now there's little white dots floating all over the place. I think if we enabled the summer event, which I'm not even sure where you would do that. Summer event. Hold on, what does it say? Turn summer event content on and off. You will restart from the most recent save. Okay, no. Don't do that then. I think that's what all these white dots are for. I don't know why they're there right now, though. There shouldn't be white dots right there. That is where the summer content is. That's odd. We can already hear the music from, like, way back here. It's the... You know what? It's the 3 palm trees that's throwing me off. We gotta figure out where 3 palm trees are located. That's the confusing bit. So it's not from back here, even though this kind of looks like the angle of the rocks. Do you reckon we gotta get up top, maybe? Can you get up there? Oh, this... Why is this one the most confusing? This is the one I was most confident about. We shouldn't be having this problem with this one. Is that it right there? Oh my gosh! Well, I have no idea how you get the angle on that picture. But there we go. I guess... like this, maybe? But from maybe up on that rock? It doesn't matter, because we didn't actually have to be wherever the picture was taken from to begin with. What do we have left to purchase? Was it 2 more costumes? I think that we had 2 more costumes left, perhaps. Hello, I'm back. How are you? Lovely to speak to you. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah, so these are the 2 costumes remaining. We can go ahead and get one of them, if we wanted to. We'll go ahead and get this one. I want to try them all out throughout the course of the stream. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's not my favorite of the ones we've gotten so far. I think the last one was actually my favorite. We're going to head this direction now, to where I think the statue is located. And then we'll come back here and get the final outfit. We'll keep this hair for now as well. I like the longer hair anyway. And does it have decent physics? It kind of moves around. It doesn't have that ponytail level of physics. That ponytail's got physics for days. But it's alright. It's okay. The statue, though, I'm pretty sure is the one right up here. In the middle of the desert, surrounded by a whole bunch of things. Right over there. Apparently we're in combat with something, but we're just charging ahead. I have no idea. Oh! No, we're going to charge ahead. I'm pretty sure we can just charge it. It's fine. Statue's right there. There's going to be enough things to fight. Eventually, they lose interest in you. The Great Desert would be the best place to have everything just continually chase you, though, because there's room for it. I'm not going to stop and fight them. Fighting them is irritating. Good gosh. One of them is keeping up the... All the other ones have lost interests. That one's also lost interest. I would have been deeply impressed if they had all followed me. I'm not going to lie. I would have actually had a ton of respect. Let's fight all of these things. Oh gosh, I forgot. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Yep, no, things started going downhill there. Yeah, no reason to keep hitting it while it's down. Okay. I don't actually think we need to fight everything here. Maybe that's just dumb. Maybe that's just me being dumb. Come here, you. And I understand that I don't have to fight this either. I just wanted to. Okay. And then finally... And now we can collect this. Final piece of the puzzle. Not too shabby. Let's go pick up our final piece of the costume and see if there's any sort of closing bit of conversation or dialogue. These guys are still wandering around out here. It looks like they're slowly making their way back after the disappointing chase. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm back. It only felt right to return here to all of you after all that we've gone through together. Come together. Yeah, there we go. That felt good. That one survived! I guess I should have expected it. This was the most persistent one. Good on it, honestly, for sticking with it. Oh, did you hear all that and you want to come get involved now? Is that what this is? Or are you just going to carry on? Are you a coward? I can't help but notice that now you're fleeing. That's fine. Keep fleeing. I don't want to fight you anyway. I'm not in the mood. We already know where Emil is. Let's just get over there. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this costume. It's very revealing, and maybe that's what you're into, but there's nothing kind of fun about it. I like things that are... but I like the flowy costumes, right? I like the ones that flap around in the breeze, and when you do flips, they fly all over the place, and they... In the wind, they... You know, I like a fun costume. I like a swirly dress, right? On girls, not on me. Like on a woman. I like a nice, you know, they spin and the dress twirls. Like that's fun and cute. Hi there, you. I would like to buy the final costume and equip it. I think we crashed the game. Time for me to go back where I came from. I'll always remember the time we spent here. We talked to each other a grand total of, what, 3 or 4 times? I hope our paths cross again, wherever that may be. Stay safe until then. They're taking one of the fizz things with them.
Me too.
Okay, good. It is still in English. Eve is apparently multilingual, though. That's good. Goodbye. Godspeed. How did you get here? What transdimensional rift did you go through? You can play new music at your camp. That's fun. Yeah, this is certainly a costume, isn't it? Goodness me, this is a... Oh my gosh, that's right. I think the new physics hadn't been added by the time we finish this Let's Play. They've added new physics to the game. If we get up here against something solid, you can really see those physics at play. Goodness me. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. That's probably enough. I got to upload this to YouTube afterward after all. So, goodness gracious. This is not the direction we want to be heading in, though. Where the heck even am I? This is not... Wait, this is not where we... Wait, where am I? We moved locations to have that conversation. It just now occurred to me that we are nowhere near where we started that chat. Yeah, we are a ways off from the tetrapod now. It's around here somewhere. Apparently there's a camp here that I've never activated. How do I keep coming across these? In my mind, I've activated all of the camps and things in the game since I started New Game Plus, but clearly that is not the case. That's alright. Where is this camp? I don't even know if I found this one during my first playthrough. I feel like I must have. I don't remember it, though. Alright, that's fine. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's head back to the tetrapod. Or actually, I think we can go right back all the way to Zion, which is where I want to go next anyway. There's only like one thing to do here, which is Precious Treasure, which I'm not super interested in completing right now. I mean, it is right there. We could just run and do that. But this doesn't have anything to do with what we're doing here today. We're going to head back to Zion. We're going to try to figure out... I'm going to look up real quick how to... You know, I need to actually look what the title of the quest is. I need to figure out exactly what the title of the quest is and to figure out what it is the game wants from me when it's telling me to go take that picture. Is this guy going to be weird when he sees this? Is he going to go all goo-goo eyes? Like, that's actually my favorite video game. I love NieR Automata. And then we have to correct his pronunciation. It's Autamata. I think it's Autamata. Doesn't matter. It's not relevant to what we're doing today. Will she also kick us in this costume, I wonder? Yes, but it takes a while. It's a big, long pause. Okay, let's change our costume back to... what is our sorting orders here? Probably all the way at the bottom we'll find these DLC ones? Yeah. We're going to go back into this one. And we're going to put our hair back into... yeah, I don't know what this is all about. I don't know what the white... a hairstyle crafted from the build data of androids hailing from another world. That's probably the same for all of these. Yeah, we're just going to go with 2B style. Or Type B style, I should say. We got to craft ourselves a thumbnail, right? Is what we've got to do for the archive. But also, I do want to figure this mission out. So it's Photography Club. How to complete photography mode quests. Probably mission would be better. You know what? I should have specifically said photography club. I typed mode. Stellar Blade. This is some website called Push Square, which is very PlayStation coded, isn't it? Okay, go to the bulletin board, accept the photography club request, follow the waypoint to Memory Square. Is there a waypoint? Was there a waypoint pointing me here this whole time? Is there like a specific area where I need to be standing? Wait, is this where we got wrong every time we tried to do this? Do I have to be standing literally right here? Equip the camera by holding down. Okay, get out of my picture, buddy. Oh my gosh! How did we fail this like 7 times at the start of the stream when it was that simple? It was that simple the entire time. Yeah, exit photo mode. I'm good. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, travel back to the bulletin board right now. I'm beside myself right now. Also, is it too dark? My monitor's a bit wonky. Is that better? I feel like that can't possibly be better. I feel like that's probably objectively much worse. The monitor, the color and the lights in the monitor are wacky. I need to get like a proper color calibrated monitor for this stuff. Nothing fancy, just something that's actually got monitor, some level of calibration put into it. What is this? Time for revenge? Oh yeah, we did complete that one, now that I think about it, didn't we? Cool. I'm burning through these. I'm going to complete them all for a second time. That's great. We're getting a 4 seconds everyday wear. Sorry, what? What is this? I actually don't know what this is. That's kind of cute. Is that something I need to craft, or do I just have it? Oh, geez, there's so many more than I remember there being.
I'll look for it on my way to the waste.
Oh, these are new.
I think I know where.
Wait, what? Okay, these are all cat photo exhibition. Announcement from Lucid Dreams, Zion's premier photography club. We're hosting the ultimate photography event for our new members. Cats have been spotted all around Zion, and your task is to take photos of them. Do cats actually live in this cold city? Check your databank. After accepting this request, a special reward awaits the one who sends us the photographs of all the cats. Note, camera owners automatically become members of Lucid Dreams. That's good. Lucid Dreams, Premier Photography Club, blah, 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 blah. Great Desert. Don't send people out to the Great Desert. They'll die. Where's this one? Wasteland. Also, people will die there. What do these outfits look like? This is fun. How am I supposed to find these things? I'm not saying we're going to do that right now, because we're not. I'm just curious, where do I find these cats at? It did say to, like, check the databank, I guess. So it's probably going to be down under Photo Challenge. Oh, it's very similar to what we've already been doing, except involving cats and knowing where they are. Oh, man, how well do you know this city? I feel like I could do these pretty easily. We're not going to do it right now. This is not what I set out to do when I started this live stream. Heavens help me. This is not what I set out to do. I do want to get a good picture, though, of us in our 2B outfit. So I figured we would go ahead and plant ourselves out in front of Zion for this. And then we're going to actually go in and try the photo mode properly. And kind of see what we can do with it. Maybe that's like a really messy background. Maybe that's too much going on. Actually, that's kind of better, because it still gets Zion, basically. You kind of don't think about it, but in lore, I guess, all of that is supposed to also be Zion. Zion, it's got a GPU up there as part of the city for some reason. That's actually a way cooler shot there with all that back there. Okay, so to get quickly into photo mode, we can do that. We've got camera roll and whatnot. Okay. What else can we do? Autofocus for depth of field. Okay, goodness. It gets aggressive all of a sudden. Yeah, autofocus. Ooh, we can change the aperture. This is so cool. We want it to be lower though. Should there be motion blur? I don't think so, because nothing's moving. Let's just go ahead and set this thing back on, like, oh, hold on. How do I reset it? There we go. Reset tab. Depth of field on autofocus. That's good. HDR, we actually have display HDR off. I don't know if that matters for this. We can do cool framing. Characters. Okay. We can get rid of the drone. We don't want the drone in here at all. Eve's looking at camera. I mean, you couldn't tell. There's no way of knowing. Eve's pose. What are some of these options? Thumbs up, confident. Well, that's cute. Concerned, stretch. OMG. Then, okay. Shutter chance 2. Come on now. Come on now. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. We know what they're doing. Oh, that one's kind of fun. It's like, we did it. Looks like Mario. Let's go. Okay. It's almost not even worth commenting on, honestly. Yeah, alright. We're carrying on. Maybe... I like that one. It's cute. It's fun. Expression. Kiss. Yeah, no, it's got to be that. Can I line this up to where I can see the kiss through her? Like, no. Because it doesn't look good. Yeah, no, that's such an exaggerated angle to try to get that shot. Again, that doesn't matter. What can I do for lighting? World lighting? Oh! What does this do? So you can add lighting. Can I change the color of the... So if I want to have like a blue light, a bunch of saturation. I mean, it doesn't look blue yet. Why didn't it turn blue when I made it blue a second ago? I'm sorry, this is what the stream is now. And I'm not sorry. Deal with it. Make it brighter. Crank up the brightness. Okay, now that's probably why it got wrong. We went too bright with it. Intensity. Oh yeah, so we can just have that be like behind her. And be like a crazy blue light. If we wanted to, for some reason. I don't know why we would want that. Scatter. What does that accomplish? Okay, so if we wanted to make it look like she was about to be taken by aliens... Okay. Okay, hold on. Lower the intensity, maybe? Why is this so good? Hold on, can I have more than one light? I can have more than one light. I mean, this shot doesn't look so good. I'm not saying that this is a great shot here. What I'm saying is, why is there so much put into this? This is amazing. Lower that scatter a little bit. And then maybe let's go through the range of colors. Okay. I'm just sort of I'm sort of blown away by what you can do here. What about the colors of the stream? Because our live stream colors are kind of like a soft blue and a bit of a purplish kind of thing. Purplish pinkish sort of situation. Crank that down, crank down that intensity. That little bit of aura going on in the background there. Definitely the color you pick, like you get different levels of intensity there. Like, you need to go back down here and lower the scatter if you're going to go with that blue. I'm just taken aback. I'm just genuinely taken aback. I'm going to get rid of myself for a moment. I want to stop being on the screen. Just give me a second. There we go. That's the thumbnail. Okay. Well, that does it for today. I've had a lot of fun with this. This has been great. This is so cool. I'm going to... Maybe we'll stream this again and we'll go wander around and try to find all of the cats and take pictures of them and get the other costumes. I think those are part of a free update. This was all... What we've done here today has been part of the paid update. But I think the photo mode and all that is free. So that's cool and awesome. And yeah, thank you folks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. If you watched live over on the kick.howdyfolks.net. And if you want to catch the archives, live.howdyfolks.net will take you to the live stream archive channel, where I'm going to go upload this immediately. I've got to make a thumbnail for it. I got to get this video. Got to get that picture that we just made. Or honestly, even just like this here, without going into photo mode, if I just hide myself, that's actually pretty decent. I'm just giving myself the opportunity to grab this screenshot. Yeah, there we go. Until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.